Ooh. How's it going? Bam. Ooh. Oh, I didn't turn this thing on. Hang on. There it is. Pizza, hello. How's your week been so far? Oh, I almost stayed in bed watching random shitty YouTube clips, but I thought, you know what? Let's do a quick little bit of diving. Is it hot again over there? Over here, it's the kind of summer weather I feel like I can handle. It's like low 20s, which is nice. Walrus, hey! Hello, hello. Yeah, this whole week's gonna be like 22, 23, and then 21 at the end, which is nice. I feel like that's as hot as it should get. It should never get any hotter than that. Anywhere, ever. If I made the physics rules, that would be one, but no. I'm too scared to look another week or two into the future. Just every now and then I see the news and they talk about when it's going to be 40 again, and I just think, oh no. Sounds really nice into the 30s over there, damn. Yeah, I'm not built for that anymore. Well, I don't really know. I don't know if it's me or if it's the UK. Because 30, 33 used to be like, it's an average summer's day, right? Back in South Africa. Cape Town temperature's fairly mild as well. It's basically London's temperature, just always 5 degrees hotter. Or something like that. Not quite 5, but never gets super cold in the winter, never gets crazy hot in the summer. Like we might peak at like 36 or something, usually. Which used to be tough if it's school. And we have to wear our uniforms. And it's the day we're all supposed to sit in that big hall, so you all have to wear your jackets, and you've got your tie, and you're dying. Other than that, it was always chill. I mean, it's hot, but you just go home, open the windows, and get a nice breeze, and everything's built to stay cool. So I never went through the summer thinking I'm gonna die. But over here, damn. Suffering. So either it's the location or it's getting older. Maybe I can't handle it in my old age. Which is weird. I thought my dad was always cold. So I thought maybe I'll get more susceptible to the cold as well. But I think I mentioned this the other day. I shaved off all my hair a while ago. Not shave. I took the clippers and I buzzed it all off at like a number 1. Just to feel how it feels, and my head was cold. If I didn't look like such an absolute imbecile when I did it, I would do that every summer to stay cool, but no. I need to hang on to my last bit of hair while I still have it. Because in a few years from now, it's going to be buzzed all the way short forever. Need to hope that hats get back into fashion before then. Okay. We are once again gonna play a little bit of Dave the Diver. Not too much. It's been a long week. I am so tired and grumpy and unhappy about work stuff. So I'm trying to stay positive, and we're just gonna dive and murder some fish. But not too long. Will Cartoon Me be getting a basket too? I don't know. I think the next time. You're also in your last few years of clinging? Yeah. I even tried to take, I don't know how to pronounce it. The pills that could possibly make you impotent as a side effect. I even tried that for a while, and it just didn't work for me, unfortunately. But luckily I didn't get any side effects, but no side effects, but also no intended effects. So that forehead just keeps on growing. So yeah, I think next time, if I do a model again, I'm definitely going to get like I want to do a more like an old man. I want someone to look at this model and say, that's an uncle. So I think definitely shorter hair, definitely a bit of a receding hairline, maybe some widow's peaks. I haven't decided yet. Not quite bald, but definitely looking towards that direction. and not be the young anime man with grey hair. That's not really me. So we'll see. I don't know if your anime face online is supposed to be an idealized version of you, or that probably doesn't matter, right? Some people are dogs, some people are dragons. I can be a normal ass middle-aged man. So yeah, I'll go for a receding. I'm showing with my mouse, but of course you can't see that. I'm gonna go for like a receding hairline, skinnier with a bit of a belly. I think that's gonna be not shoulders this wide. All looks really good. I'm very happy with this, but yeah, I think I'm definitely doing something else next time. You're never getting rid of your hair again. I've only done it 3 times. Like once when I was like 19 or something. It wasn't completely short, like a nice little buzz cut, and I liked it. You could still see like that's a hairline. It's like forehead and then there's hair. There's no transition period. So that was fine. It looked that great, but it was fine. And then just after I came to the UK, so like almost 30, we watched Prison Break, and I thought, oh, that looks so cool having your hair that short, so I cut it all short, and it did not look good. I do not have the head shape. I have a really big head, and I feel you look good with small heads. I feel look better. Small, narrow heads. I have a wide, I don't know what kind of ball-shaped head. Not great. So yeah, I did it then, and then I decided never again. I need to make sure I enjoy my hair while I still have it. But then the other day, because it didn't going anywhere, so I thought, you know what, it'll grow back in a few weeks. I'm not feeling well enough to give myself a proper haircut. Oh no, my phone has decided. Oh shit. I don't think it was the I don't think it's the phone that stops. I think it's the connection my phone has to my PC is buffering, because everything stops and suddenly it moves really quickly. Is it working now? Okay, it's working now. Phew. Yeah, so future receding hairline model. That's definitely where I'm gonna go. Or maybe I should also be a dragon. I don't know. I'll decide. So let's get... Oh, we are in the game. Let's stop the music. Look like Johnny Silverhand now when I don't wear weapon. Oh, jealous. So jealous, man. I had long hair a little bit too... No, it was still okay. But long hair when you're balding looks not that great. I mean, if people like it, then sure they can have it, but I wasn't that happy with my... I feel like it shows a lot easier, where if you've got shorter hair, you can hide it away a little bit. Because you don't quite see how thin the hair has got and how sparse it is. But yeah, it was a few years, when I just got out of school, we weren't allowed to like have any kind of decent length hair at school. So as soon as I was 18 and I graduated, I just started growing my hair. And then in a moment of weakness due to one of my friends constantly telling me how shit my hair looks, I listened to her and I decided to cut it. And I instantly regretted it. And then up until like 26 or something, I started growing it again for a few years. And I actually got it to like below my shoulders, and it looked good for a while. It's just there was a certain point where you look at the hairline, you think, oh, that doesn't look that awesome. I was supposed to put myself in this little corner. So yeah, I miss it. But at least I got to experience what it feels like for your hair to flap around in the breeze. I always watched Highlander growing up, and I thought, damn, I wish my hair looked like that. That's my hair inspiration. Shit, so where were we? Oh, we got the gloves to pull out these stakes. And then we can go to that village, fine. These ones want moray eels, make some curry. We should dive at night, and I'm not quite sure how that's going to work because they say check the time and check the opening time. And I'm not really sure how that's going to work. Because up until now we had 3 times. We had morning, we had afternoon, and then evening is when we go and we open the sushi place, and there's no right time that goes by, just time blocks. Longest ponytail I've ever reached my butt crack, damn. For a moment I was thinking, do you have really long hair or do you have like a really tall butt crack? But I'm gonna assume it's the hair. I'm just imagining you with almost no back. It's just head, neck, and then a tiny little back, and then it's butt crack. But yeah, no, my hair didn't get that long, but also I probably didn't care for it well enough. But I'm just waiting for them to finally discover some hair rejuvenation thing that does not involve surgery. If a hair transplant, that kind of equivalent thing, was you go in once and then forever your hair is perfect, I would do it. But you go in and then they patch up all the little areas where you don't have hair, and then 5 years later you have more areas that don't have hair, and then they go patch those in as well. Don't really do that. Don't really want to. Start wearing wigs. Well, I talk about my hair and future lack of hair a lot. Butt crack's pretty average, great. You don't have to prove it, I believe. Can we? I don't think we can actually go that deep. I think we have. I think we're gonna die if we go deeper than that hole. And we can't afford this. I mean, we have nothing on the schedule, so technically we can just chill. We can just fish and cook for a while and save up. I wonder if I should do that. I don't know if time means anything in this game. It's weird that we had that one VIP visit that was like time. Because yeah, going through this, there's nothing. There's no seasonal events. There's no seasonal events. Did I hire someone? We were worried about the kitchen not cooking fast enough, right? I don't know if I should put... Nah. Let's waste one day on just grinding out some money. Unless that village is going to be effectively less deep. I don't know. Because yeah, the depth meter got red when we were down there. Oh, what was the other one? White Trevally. What does that look like? Do we know? Oh shit, I can't check. I don't know what that fish looks like. Let's just have a bit of a dive. Can I remember how this game works? Okay. I have been playing Jedi Survivor. I really wanted to play it on stream, so I tested it out and... oh shit. Well, for an entire evening I couldn't get it to run well enough in a way I can stream it, because I have to play it in windowed mode when I stream because of my monitor aspect ratio, and it just runs like ass, and I just ended up giving up. But now I figured out if you play it full screen, it actually works quite well, so I'll just play it like that. And I can't play it for too long at a time, depending on how many cutscenes there are, because the cutscenes in the game looks like it was filmed with a guy that glued a GoPro to the top of his head and then drank 7 liters of coffee. It just wobbles around like this the entire time. I can barely look at the screen without getting seasick. I don't get it. I don't understand why they did that. There's a setting in the game where you can turn it off that I was really happy about. Turn off camera sway and turn off camera shake. And it's brilliant. It works great. There's never any moment in the game itself that makes me feel queasy, but the cutscenes are horrible. I don't understand what game directors have against good cameras. I feel like people just can't decide. Do they want, this is me whining about games again, do they want something to look like this is what it looks like if a person looked at this, or do they want it to look like this is what it looks like through a camera? I feel like they took that and they just take the worst of both and they make it so crazy wobbly as if it's unstabilized sight, but then they add all these shitty camera effects over it. Luckily, as usual, you can turn off all the shitty what do you call that? When the light splits and you see the little cyan, magenta and yellow thingies. Can't remember. But yeah, you can turn off all those crappy things and film grain and whatever, but cutscenes, it wobbles way too much. So weird. I'll be able to play it for some time. I think that's a good thing. Maybe they managed to get a few fixes in. Overall, I think I haven't played that much, but so far it is a really fun game. I think it's going to be really, really good. It's just a pity that technically it's not that great, right? It's one of those where they don't have DLSS, they only have FSR, and FSR is a bit poopy. But you have to turn it on, otherwise the game just can't behave. And some bits I feel looks worse than the first one, which is odd. But overall, I think it'll be, if it wasn't for the technical issues, I think it would be a great game. I think it's just because of all the tech stuff that the game has mixed ratings right now. And it's also nice just running around in a game and finding cosmetics. Hey, I just picked up a new hairstyle, picked up a new beard style, picked up new trousers, and then go around with your lightsaber and chop people up. A lot of fun. Very nice. I feel like a lot of companies these days, you would almost pick something up and you go into the customize menu and then there would be a big ad to point you to the cash shop so you can buy a $20 hairstyle. Luckily it doesn't have any of that. So overall so far, I think it's good. Haven't had any, the bits that bugged me in the first game, sliding down ice and then failing at grabbing ropes that hang down up until the point where you get your Jedi pull powers and you can pull the rope closer to you. You start with that, so no gameplay complaints at the moment, other than me sucking huge amounts of ass. I'm so bad at it. But yeah, I'm getting better. And if I really decide, you know what, I don't feel like a challenge, you can turn on, it's got so many nice accessibility options for just normal difficulty stuff, but then there's also got like slow-mo mode and things like that. Really good. But okay, let's look at this whale. Should record his cries and ask Ellie about it. I don't want to talk to Ellie. Ellie's too rude. I didn't even know my dude had an audio recorder. Since when? Okay, what I want to find is orange. Oh, got a cheapo katana. I want to find orange, what's the word? Starfish. And I almost said completely the wrong word. In Afrikaans it's sea star. So I almost want to say an orange sea star and thought that doesn't sound right at all. So they took the best from the first game and built on that. Yeah, well, we'll see later in the game, right? It's always possible that there's going to be something that just sucks. Oh, we can pick up one of these now. Yes. Sea urchin sushi. I've never eaten a sea urchin. But I've seen them. I've held them in my hand. It just doesn't look like the kind of thing I would want to eat. But yeah, we'll see if the game stays good. It feels a lot more like I'm on the first like planet you get to. It feels a lot more open world, which could be a problem. So far, like the quests and stuff you pick up have been like decent quests. It hasn't been, I don't know, some shitty fetch thing. Which also, yeah, they're side quests, which didn't exist in the first one, or not really. So yeah, I think it'll be good. Is the map menu better? I can't remember how bad the map was. I think it's a little bit better. It's still not wonderful, but having a map with like that level of verticality and stuff is always tricky. It's a lot easier to make a map where you're on level 0, then you're on level 1, then you're on level 2, and you can just go up and down like that. When there's all these in-between little bits, it is hard. Oh. That's a grey triggerfish. That's not what I want. We're just chill diving at the moment. Okay, but I want to stay away from that fish. But yeah, it's not super great. It's a little bit buggy at the moment as well. Oh, nice. They marked it for the quest. That's nice. But I haven't really been using the map too much. I feel you just start using it later when you're mopping up all the little bits and pieces. Oh. Shit, what's so heavy? I don't care about the lionfish. Oh, these are 6 kilos each. I'm gonna drop one of them. So far, some of the puzzles I've enjoyed a little bit less. But it's early game, right? It doesn't mean all the puzzles are gonna be a bit crappy. So we'll just have to see. I don't really do optimism anymore, but the game already has its issues, so we can probably just deal with what we have right now. It's so heavy, it's the emotional burden of being a murderer. It could be. We're gonna, speaking about murder, I'm gonna try and fight this big shark. Can I bomb this shark? Can I do this? And when he gets close, I'm gonna right trigger and I'm gonna blow him up. Like that. Oh shit. I'm sorry. range is horrible. I don't think this really works. Let's explode him again. At the moment I just want to murder stuff. It's been one of those weeks. Oh, it's this button. Nice. We did it, bros. Does that say 15 kilos? I might actually just take this back up. Alright. I did say I'm just here for Oh, I forgot about disassembling weapons. Oh, I can't disassemble. Okay, so if I'm ever in a situation where you have to fight a big shark, having like underwater explosives seem to help a lot. Nice. 6.5 meter shark. Awesome. Rest of what we got, not that great, but we got these little fishies we needed, and we got a shark. I think that's good enough. Let's call Ellie. Just like in Jaws. Yeah, they got Jaws. They killed him with bombs, and they took him to a sushi restaurant. It's been so long since I've watched Jaws. I don't really want to call her, but fine. I spit out my drink. No worries, it's not the hot one. Or is it? But well, thinking about something to say. Since when do whales have anything to say? Most guys have a listen. So what? Okay. Is it the dead eyes that stare into the void? Or that looks like you're staring into the void? Is it that? Is that what you like? Or is it the personality that goes along with it? Sounds like looking for the offspring. How would she know? Since when? I'm lost. Since when can she speak to whales? Did we know she could talk to whales? Did we just assume? Maybe we just assumed. Offspring? It's been lost somewhere nearby. Okay. How about helping me? Not like we have a choice, right? As you're going about, if you hear a young one's cries, can you let me know? Sure, yeah, we'll help the little whale, but we're not doing it for you. Like the haircut. Ah. Wild and pixelated. Obviously a whale whisperer. Oh, okay. I don't really know what whale whisperers look like. Or, let's say I didn't know. Now, of course, I do. Crazy hair. Tomboy-esque vibe. Okay. Maybe I just don't see it because when she's on screen, she's next to Dave, and as we know, Dave is a perfect specimen of a human being. Okay. I'm still just swimming for fun now. We're still not planning on going down in that deep hole. That's for tomorrow. Ooh, net gun. Do I have to bring the net gun back for its I have to bring the net gun back, I think, for the blueprint. Ah, shit. Okay, so we might just have a bit of a chill swim. What I want to find is orange starfish. It almost took me a while to get the word again. We're just foraging a little bit. Oh shit. Oh, that's them. I was thinking, where's that going? So wait, can I... Do I catch? That's how I catch them, right? Cool, I don't have to kill them for that. Oh, cool. For that science thing we need to do, I just need to catch them. I didn't remember to look at the oxygen. I'm so chill right now, I forgot. Shock tip, sure, why not? Bam. Who needs oxygen? Dave, apparently. Ah, silly little hammer. Don't know how you mine with that hammer, but Dave can do it. And I'm not gonna pick up that wood. I picked up so much wood. Let's see if I can catch that fish alive. Ah, shit, he's too strong. Oh, they're the invasive fish as well. I also want to keep a lookout and see which... Oh no, it's the pink porpoise again. What you want, dolphin? I don't feel safe. It looks happy this time. Maybe the dude got captured. Ah, the pink dolphin. Man, I like the thumbs up so much. Combo purchase again, blah blah blah. If there is awareness about it. Oh yes, we're gonna take a photo probably then. Yeah, take a picture. I feel like if you want to make sure poachers don't catch a specific fish, taking pictures of it and making it even more famous, that doesn't seem like a good idea. Heart-shaped water drop. What heart-shaped water drop? Optional goal, heart-shaped water drop. Oh. Wait, does that mean I got... It's a green circle, so does that mean I got it? It's not ticked off, it doesn't have a cross through it, and I definitely have the pink dolphin, and I think I'm in focus. So maybe I caught the hot bubbles just too late. Okay. Little attention-seeking dolphin. See it for the photos, that's okay. Let's see, what do we got? Hush dots. I don't think I can build this yet. Still no. Maybe it's deep. Still looking for starfish. I wouldn't mind more underwater diving games. Got a cool atmosphere. I feel like there aren't enough of them. Yeah, I prefer the poison. I should probably go deeper. Sure, baseball bat. It's dumb for underwater, but looks better than silly little hammer that makes silly little noises. Oh wait, I don't want to waste this. Just save up my underwater scooter battery for later. Oh shit. Can I... Is he gonna fall asleep? I don't think he falls asleep. I could probably go and hit him with my baseball bat. Oh. Poison's doing its thing. I'll probably just wait. I'm wasting so much time on him. I'm just gonna skip him. Who cares about some silly little shark? Care about this guy because I think he's part of a quest. Yeah. Cool. I need to kill 5 of them I have. Top up oxygen a little bit. We're still, the major mission we're on is we're finding orange starfish. Everything else is secondary. But we're running out of space again. Oh, there's one, there's one, there's one. Nice. I don't know what the typical depth is for a orange starfish, but if it's around here, then we're probably good. I should probably stop picking up all this glass. I don't think glass does anything. Sensor bomb trap. Oh damn. Yeah, sure. How many of these do I need to... Is it just going to keep on showing them to me? Oh no, it's too many angry fish. Stay away. Don't want to go too deep, but you might have to. Oh yes! Don't want to waste my blade on mining lead. Ah shit, we've overmined. What do we just want to throw away? like the music, even repetitive, is nice beat. Yeah, it's good background music in the fact that I never really thought about it up until you get very deep. Then I think about it because it scares me. Because this is, it's not that chill boring. It's chill in a adventure kind of way. But then you get down here. Now it's not. Damn. Oh, I can't catch it. This music creeps me out a little bit. Oh, I need the flashlight first. Wait, what can I do with this rock? Can I drop it on this little guy? I can. Oh, but he's dead, so he's not brilliant eating. Where is he? He's heavy and he's dead. Yeah, I'm not gonna carry that much. What's this thing to my left? Let's replace the bomb. Oh, it's a flask. I should probably think about oxygen. Oh. Sure, let's take the oxygen. I like having the backup oxygen. I get nervous if I don't have it. I wish you could carry another item. Ooh, sesame seeds. I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, I think the sleep darts only work against medium fish. Yeah. Oh, I need to move, I need to move, I need to move, I need to move. Luckily, we are fairly agile in the water. Oh, nice. Why could I not? That was weird. What does that icon mean that it showed? Like he's sleeping, then I do this. Do I not have space? No, that's, I don't know what that icon meant. Let me see, it looked like a little submarine. Let's just drop a whole bunch of crap that I definitely don't want. I want this. Drop some of this. Okay, let's try this. I don't understand what that icon means. Like he's asleep. Maybe I need something special to be able to take him up with me. When he's alive. Maybe that's the thing. When he's dead. Oh. Oh, that's a lot of meat. That's a lot of meat. I'm assuming I need some special submarine power to be able to. Oh, we are so overloaded. Is there a special exit down here? Oh, okay, never mind. I hope I don't, that looks too dangerous. I should probably just go back out. The thing is, I'm so overloaded, but I've got these fancy shark meats that I don't want to lose. And everything else I'm gonna have to drop right to get. I called one of these little guys. No, I can't take anything. Maybe I just didn't have enough weight. Yeah, I'm super FOMO-y. That's why I can't get into any hobby that has any aspect of collecting stuff. Okay, please. Okay, there's oxygen at least. Oh, there's an exit. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay, I can't pick up anything. Maybe I just didn't have enough weight. Because yeah, as soon as I got one, I was super overloaded, so and now I'm incredibly overloaded. And for someone as powerful as Dave to be this overloaded, that says a lot. Okay. Oh, you don't have to bring it back. Shit. You just have to pick it up once. Wait, have I already discovered the frilled shark? Rank 7. Holy shit. Udo. Oh, we want the picture of the pink dolphin. Wow, pink dolphin. So adorable. I'd like to take it home. Yeah, that's why it's in trouble. Everyone wants to take it home. Okay, great. Let's name the dolphin Pinky. Wow. Such an original name. I'm still... like, awareness against anti-poaching things helps, but I feel like this is a bad idea. It's just like how in a lot of like nature reserves in some African countries, you're not allowed to take and post pictures of the rhinos, or if you do, you have to make absolutely sure that you don't have GPS data enabled, because they realized people see them take photos, the EXIF data on the photo has the GPS coordinates in, and the poachers just look at the photo and say, aha, cool, 2 hours ago he was right here, nice. Let's wheel up with our guns and go get some rhino horn. Okay, we did get everything. We got the optional 50. Nice. What if there's a game where you're a poacher? It'll basically be like this game, right? If you just replace the fish with innocent little animals and you run around, you just shoot everything you can see. And then you have a nice big barbecue at the end of the night. I feel like that game would go off a bit less positive than this one. Because people do have a little bit less... oh shit. Where did this needle come from? Not like a... not like a drug needle. Like a sewing needle. It's in my controller next to the buttons at the back. I think there's a magnet that got it stuck. That would have been fun. Imagine Pokemon where you eat them. Yeah. Isn't there like questions about the Pokemon world? Oh shit, I could have just sold some of my things over here. I hate in the game when I'm not 100% sure whether something's safe to sell. I'm assuming these silver bowls, it says I should try selling it at Cobra Shop. And the gold says I should try selling it at Cobra Shop, but are we 100% sure there's no quest in the entire game where someone's gonna say, man, I wish I had a silver bowl? And these flasks, what's up with them? Oh, we're probably gonna craft poison or something from it. What's this? Bristle starfish, okay. Footbone. No. I'm making progress on some of these, but... Why do I... Oh, I get... bracelets and stuff. Wait, didn't I get another... Oh, this... Oh! Poison resistance. We're not at any place yet where there's poisonous things, so let's not put that on just yet. We check we go anywhere. Yeah, I usually check. When I start playing a game where you're collecting loads of shit, one of my first searches is always blah blah blah, safe to sell. And then we'll see. And I know some games they don't want to like spoil it or make it too gamey by putting everything that's for a quest in a separate tab in your inventory. But I hate it when there's a specific tab that's named junk. And then you go kill a bunch of wolves and you get wolf pelts and they all just go into junk because junk items are safe to sell. And then you sell 30 of them. And then you walk around the block and you talk to someone, they said, man, I wish I had 5 wolf pelts. Okay. Okay, so this is where I could dive again. You can only dive once at night. A third of evening working hours will be consumed. Should we get that? Should we get the moray? Let's try and get the moray. I like when junk means literally junk. Yeah. I've heard junk's just a short way of saying in the game, safe to sell. Or in some games you do have your valuables tab, but then it's also... These are all 99.9% of all of them are fine to just sell. But there's going to be this one lady in this one town that really wants that emerald necklace that you just so can't get back. Okay, let's do one little dive and we try and get a moray. It's a moray. Ah, shit. Okay, but I like that it's still not, you have to rush. I feel I need something to... Oh, this is just enhanced. That's better than nothing. Oh, there's an orange starfish. Why can't I remember the word starfish? I'm gonna say sea star and I'm gonna sound like an idiot. Where is it? Yeah. 7 out of 10. Oh wow, oh shit. Oh, I don't actually want to pick that up. Discard. Ooh, no. I'm just worried with the morays. Do I need to... I don't think I can net them. Let's pick it up. And then let's swap again. And then I think this is gonna give me the blueprint I need. I hope. I was gonna say, I hope I can... oh, this is getting too deep anyway. I hope I can actually catch a moray. I don't know what I need. If I had something that... gave me some tranquilize or something. I don't think I can get him with the net. Oh, there he is. It's so nice that they tell you which quest item things. Yes, we got one. Man, I mashed those buttons so loud, I'm assuming everyone could hear. Thought I saw another one. Jellyfish. Okay, get gunned. Why are you so... box jellyfish. Let's drop it when we don't need it anymore. Oh shit. It's funny that the indigenous fish aren't that angry. Probably something like the one that stars in many directions. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're very like Germany with our words, where it's very... this is what it is kind of thing. It's a star in the sea, it's a sea star. Oh, it probably just depends where the word comes from for us as well, because we also have words coming from various different places. Oh, cool. We wanted to kill another one of these. It is interesting how the minigame depends on which harpoon tip you have. I think it's nice. The poison one has the rotate minigame, right? It's not really a minigame, right? It's just button mashing. Like button mashing is a minigame. Well, it sort of is a minigame. Oh, we actually wanted to get another moray, I think. We need more ray. Get poisoned. Get poisoned. Get poisoned. Ah, they just die. Oh, you need to catch them with the net. Nice. Should we try and get another shark? And then just go up. I mean, Dave is amazing, but it is maybe a little bit odd that we are more agile than a shark in the sea. Are you starting to dig aquatic themed games? Yeah. There's something about... But I've always liked media about the ocean. I don't know what show it was when I was really little. Not like really little, like primary school or something. There was a show I watched. Oh, sure, we can carry more. It was like this base under the sea. And I can't remember what it was called. Could have been something like Sea Base. I don't know. I always found stuff like that super interesting. I think that's why I liked Subnautica so much. I just want more games swimming around in the ocean. Getting cool shit. Building a base. It does creep me the hell out. Maybe like a 2D Terraria is 2D. Underwater Terraria. Somehow that would be awesome. Basically Subnautica but Terraria. Oh, another Barracuda, we've had them previously. Is this going to be lead? I don't know what I'm going to do with the lead. I feel like if you're a manager of a sushi restaurant, you should probably stay away from the heavy metals. Oh, I keep forgetting about the starfish. Nice. Need 2 more. And that's just for that one quest, and we're probably going to end up needing even more. Okay, we're so over encumbered now. If we get attacked by another shark, then we are going to be in trouble. I think we should go up. I'm quite happy with what I'm carrying. Fishing's so much cooler when the whole game is built around the idea. Yeah. Fishing minigames in other RPGs and stuff I like as well, but I don't think it's because of the fishing. It's because of the collecting things, catching various fish. It sort of hits me in that way. Okay, let's just go back up. But if the fishing mini-game is horrible, then it sucks a lot. Like Red Dead Redemption fishing out of the box without going and enabling any of the accessibility stuff, where you have to reel the fish in by taking like the left stick or whatever on your controller and actually wheeling it left, and you do that for minutes at a time, like your hands almost, your skin's peeling off, you get a massive cramp. That sucks. But suddenly when you turn into, oh, just hold the button, it's a lot of fun. But I often struggle in fishing minigames due to a lot of them relying on reflexes. Usually boring in most cases, you need to catch all different types for an achievement. Yeah, usually fishing in a game, I feel, is content buffering kind of thing. It's just, oh yeah, let's just add. You can add 10 hours by this little tiny fishing game mechanic that isn't really... It's exactly the same for every single fish. Doesn't really change much. It's a cheap way to pad your game. But I like collecting all the stuff, and it annoys me in a game if it doesn't let me collect all the stuff. Like Red Dead Redemption again. I love it, but I just wish at the end of the game, when you've done everything and you're just running around tidying up like little challenges and stuff, I wish you could just buy or pay a lot of gold or dollars or whatever and just get a big stable and then go catch one of each kind of horse. That is the kind of stuff I like. I don't like the, oh, I have to go out and catch every horse. I like, oh, cool, I can collect every horse. And it just ruins for me when, oh, I see a cool horse. I'm like, oh shit, I've already got 4 horses. Okay, I'll just not care about horses anymore. Because otherwise I feel like I'm missing out on all the cool horses. My brain is just a little teensy bit broken. Not a lot. I think a little bit, and it annoys me. Should we... What's that? Oh, she's gonna then drink serving if we train her again. Oh shit, that would help me a lot. Should we do it? I'm gonna do it. Dude, she is incredible now. She still costs way less than a wetsuit, but... Serving 95, appeal 107, damn. But I want to get someone for the kitchen. Oh, over there, that menu. Oh, there was this guy. He's not good. Oh shit, you can look at what his special skills were. And he's level 20, I don't know. Wait, details? Why do I know his details? Does he just have a special thing like when he's level 20? But this one doesn't. Oh, it's because I already made the decision. Let's hire another person. Recruit staff at current cook star rating level. Recruit staff is higher than current rating. Let's go for the ad. No, let's go for a flyer ad. We can spend the extra 100 on training them. I was actually saving up for stuff and now I'm spending all my money. That's okay. Okay, menu. We could probably just do a full-on shark themed menu. Ooh, wait. Research. We need these two. The eel. I just find these so good. Cool. We've researched 5 new dishes. White trevally. Is it even trevally? I don't know how to pronounce it. Kombu ochazuki. At least they don't play the little video every single time you do something. It's just the first time either in a day or when you play the game. Oh, I need to check the details first. I don't actually want to make something if we don't have the menu for it, all the items. So these are the 2 we need. Luckily I have everything. So once one dish of this serves 4, or wait, we can make 4 out of. So if I say I only want to put 1 in, we're gonna get 4 curries. Okay. Let's just do this. And this is the other one we need. And let's just do 1 as well. We're gonna get 5 servings out of that. That's already a lot of food. Well, Belfast, I didn't know it's dark beer. Doesn't taste like coffee. Okay. Yeah, it's odd when you get to the porters and whatever. I dislike the majority of them because of that coffee chocolatey taste they have. But Guinness, man, Guinness is just the best. Oh, I had some Guinness last week when I went out. It was so good. Guinness is my cold weather beer. And let's do the shark. Okay, so this gives me one serving. So let's do 2. We'll do this guy and we'll do 2 as well. Never had a Guinness? Damn. Oh no, I just like it. I don't know. I feel like this is oh shit, this is a lot of dishes. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, what's that, 18, 22. Shit. No way we can do 22. Unless I need to train Pi as well and make him dispatch do. Let's do it. I feel every little bit helps right now. What's so special about it? I don't know. I just like it. I said it's the only like dark, stouty kind of beer I like. I think I've used the wrong words for beers at the moment. I don't know. It's just good. It just feels like a nice colder weather beer. Where in the summer, if it's super hot, I don't think I'd get a Guinness. Then I'd just get a ice cold lager or a Pilsner or something. Okay, are we ready to open? We're gonna run out of food. Let's go. I probably don't even have to. Okay, I'm gonna focus on. Oh, she can pour. Nice. Can she pour as good as I can? That is the question. Oh shit, I fucked it up. Oh fuck. Apparently she can. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, he liked it, I think. Aww, this is so incredibly good. And is that like a Ratatouille ripoff kind of thing, but still so good. That was really nice as well. It was almost 24 degrees. Cold beer was like magic. Yeah. There's nothing that's as refreshing as an ice cold beer when it's super hot and you're all sweaty and tired. Nice memories. I'm a young man who lived with a sick man. My fish was bitten by a moray eel, keeping from going to sea any longer. I was 12 and I went down a pitch black dog as a plunge up put into the moray eel's gills. Oh shit, so his memory of the moray eel is as revenge for the moray eel biting someone. It's not actually about the food and the taste. Cool. Oh, he's gonna tell me something nice. Okay. I'm seeing him in the empty lot behind this building. Ah, that doesn't sound too good. Sounds a bit. I'm not good at the pouring anymore. Ah shit, we lost the client. Empty lot sounds like another side gig. Yeah, Dave the the entertainer. What the fuck? Oh, that was so good. Oh, we didn't even serve a fraction of the amount of food. I completely overdid it. What the hell? It's too good. Oh. Where's my father? Oh no. What's going on, kid? Miss Maki, I'm looking at my father. Okay. He thinks he's got a sushi name. Is there an extra minute to rewatch all the cutscenes? I don't know. I would not be surprised if there is, right? Because they obviously put a lot of care into it. I don't know how difficult that was to make. Because it's not the most detailed art ever, right? But the style of those little videos are amazing. The style and the sound. And the... what do you call it? I mean, if it was a movie, you would say like, oh, it's perfectly framed, blah, blah, blah. Well, left to explore the depths. Oh, shit. His favorite food is combo and white chevalier, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Thought he might come by here. But yeah, I'm sure to tell you if we see someone who looks like your father. If he's got lost under the ocean, I don't know if I should tell her. But maybe he's lost in like a sub that has loads of oxygen. Cleon plushie. Finally gave it to me before he left. Okay. Okay, about the Cleon, okay. Never seen one in person. Can you catch one for me? Okay, I've tried, but they're too small, so maybe she's just gonna give me like a net or something. Can't catch them, it's a small harpoon. Aha! She gave me a net. Nice. What are you doing, you walrus? Very angry. Can't control my emotions that well. I don't know if we should do anything for this child. She's a little bit of an asshole as well. Can now use the bug net to capture small creatures. Cool. But is that going to take up another slot? It's probably slightly realistic that you can't carry that many items at once, but having to choose which item I carry, I don't actually like that much, because I worry that I'm going to miss out. And look at that good day we had on the 10th. No, sorry, the 7th. Sunny American dates. Oh, walrus, I didn't even think of it. Oh, it's a compliment then. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I definitely didn't assume she was insulting me. That would be rude. We made 668. We're gonna... I don't know if we're gonna have enough. Oh, we'll sell that gold, right? Monday, 10. Otto. Oh, do we actually go back into the parking lot to have a private meeting with Otto? Sleep past, tell you how to I'm good, take the boat and come behind the restaurant. Okay. Oh shit, I can't even go into the menu. I don't like when they do this. When they've got the little tutorial thing that takes over completely. Like I can't do anything other than what they're telling me to do. Is this going to be some illegal fish market? A fishing competition? This place. Oh, it's a fish farm. It says there at the top, fish farm. So I suspect that this is a fish farm. Well, what is this place? I'm doing quite a lot of hard work catching fish every day, so I've got to making a fish farm and finished it in a single day yesterday. Yeah, good job, bro. It looks like a shit fish farm, to be completely honest. So we can grow fish also they multiply. Okay. So when we harpoon fish, we catch them alive. When we smack him with our katana, he's dead. Okay. Fish farms need to have the right environment for their fish. Each section has fish from a different depth. Okay. That's where you can grow fish that lives at depth 0 to 50. Section has limited space and once the density reaches 100 no more fish can fit. Okay. Also you can pay money to expand them. Okay. This game has so much more than I thought it has. I really thought it was just going to be you dive and you catch some fish and then you give it to the sushi restaurant. Sushi restaurant. I thought that was going to be the entire game. I wonder if this game ever stops introducing new mechanics. Probably not, man. Next we're probably going to... The boat's going to break and there's going to be an entire section where you're now a boat mechanic and you need to tune up your boat and then suddenly you're going to do boat races and then suddenly, I don't know. Who knows? It's saying to go with it on camera so you can look inside. Okay. Show details, sure. Like an aquarium, yeah. Teach you how to pluck them out so they can be eaten. Pay attention. Is this gonna be like a claw game thing? The fish because so busy exploring, don't need to worry. How do we add fish to the farm? Somebody catching them will kill them. And farm they're collecting fish eggs. Oh. If you capture some fish alive, you'll sometimes get eggs. Eggs automatically sent here, and one more thing. If you have two or more of the same type, they also multiply. Okay. Cool. NASA here opening the first water reservoirs on Mars. Yeah, I need to go fish. Go catch some Mars fish. I would play a Dave the Astronaut. I would love it if they decide, listen, they're just going to keep on making Dave games. That would be so good. Do a Dave, maybe, I already said Dave the Hunter could be good, but I feel like that would come off too violent. That's not going to work. But Dave the Astronaut, Dave the Survivor, and he's just an island surviving. That would be so good. 2 fish each. Okay, when catching fish, some caught fish eggs. If hunting is one option, try getting ingredients from the fish farm. Okay, am I gonna get an app for the fish farm? I think this is probably gonna be the fish farm. Dave the quantity surveyor. Okay, maybe all of them won't be that great. Oh. Oh, fine. Okay, I'll wait a day. Oh, and then one for the night fish as well. Because I'm saying tomorrow I'll go visit here and then we can pay to get bigger space. You know, just Dave the assembly line worker. Let's go to the boat. Okay, so what new posts we have to like? Mucky says it was amazing. Yes, it was. Last game we called The Dave. Ooh, just everything. Or is it about, like Osmosis Jones, it's all about inside Dave? You're like little Dave white blood cells or something. Or you're shrinked Dave going around inside Big Dave's body, fighting diseases. Otto, should have taken a photo too good to wait. Cool, yeah, sure, like it. Oh, only 2 photos. Man, we're slowly increasing, but not too great. How Otto's new. Weapon shop. Why can I not craft? Oh, it says can be crafted. It looks like because the gun is grey. It looks like it's greyed out. An idiot. Okay, so I don't have to pick up the hush dart because it didn't really work that. It worked against that big deep sea fish we had. Upgrades have we got? Definitely do not have enough. Flame rifles feel a bit weird for underwater. Tranquilizer could be cool. But part of me, when I want the gun, I feel like the gun should just be the gun. Dave the Dave. I'll be honest, everywhere you're not even sure if you're the real Dave. Oh, that'd be so good. I hope the name Dave always stays with positive connotations and never a negative one. Because that'll suck. I feel so sorry for people with certain names. One of my friends, her name is Karen. And she is very unhappy with the fact that her name is now basically a name for shitty woman. And yeah, that does suck, right? I sort of get why. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate people didn't pick a name no one had, but no one would have picked a name no one had. I wonder why. Is Karen like a known, just like a middle-aged older woman kind of name in the US? I wonder why. I wonder why they decided on Karen. You can always change your name, but yes, Sedge. Yeah, but are you going to change your name when you're in your 40s? But there's a certain point where if you're old enough, you don't really mingle with young people, so it doesn't really matter. But if you go on the internet, that sucks. Okay, let's buy the diving suit. So we can be a deep Dave. Thanks, Dave. Temperature makes Dave less supposed to fish, yeah. Okay, our air tank's quite good at the moment. I wouldn't mind more storage. Should we sell some stuff and just upgrade our storage as well? Otherwise, I'm going to do what I do in games and I'm just going to hang on to these items and I'm never going to get rid of them. I'm going to trust the game. No, I'm going to Google it. I didn't give myself 5 seconds to. Dave the Diver, safe to sell items. Same in Poland. Now for all the pretentious women, Karina, for young mothers that shouldn't have kids. Oh no! Finally cool enough to head out for a bit. Cool. Go get a nice beer. Safe to sell. Nice. Okay. What are we gonna do when Reddit completely shits itself and people decide they're gonna go to a different website? There's just so much info currently on Reddit. Once it's I can sell this to Cobra safe. Okay. I'll trust this random person on Reddit. What are we doing? Oh. Yeah, we never talked to Cobra, so I almost forgot. Ink bomb. I'm gonna be the squid. Okay. I do want to hang on to my gold bar, but I'm gonna sell it. And I'm gonna sell almost all my silver bowls just in case. What else did we have that they said? Oh, the pearl, but we only have the one pearl. I don't trust it. Okay. Oh, I didn't just sell that much. Cargo box. Going from 28 to 42. That's a massive increase. But okay, we keep on catching bigger and heavier fish, right? Okay. Bam. Let's see. So, quests. Oh, are we going to start finding nets in the sea then? Because, like, it's not an item I can swap out. Oh, it says down on the little picture of Dave where there's a camera, there's a net icon next to it. So I'm assuming the net is just equipped always like the camera. And there's going to be certain spots where the net enables. Who knows, but we know those little thingies are in the deep. And we are going to the deep anyway, so let's go. It's Dave time. Ooh, always when it takes a while for it to kick in, I think, shit, there's another cutscene. Ooh, some olive oil. Okay, so how do I net? Still on the lookout for orange starfish. We're always going to be on the lookout. It feels I need 2 more just for that quest, and then we're probably going to need way more. Like, I feel like... Oh! It just happens when you're over them. You just press X. Cool, okay. Nice. Ooh, shit. Upgrading that gun. But now I want to catch all these little tiny critters. Actually just hiding from the shark. I don't need shark meat right now. And we're not that bloodthirsty. We're only bloodthirsty when it comes to innocent little tiny fish. When it's actually a battle, then we're like, eh. Ooh. I was just gonna say I heard a whale noise. That's the sound of a baby humpback whale. Is everybody just spying through my radio camera? What's going on? Fine, let's go. Oh, it shows the sound waves. Okay, I'm a little bit concerned about the fact that my gun is getting so upgraded. Aww. Save the whale. Look at that muscle. Look at the Dave power. Yay. Oh. Sure, let's go inside. That whale never better not try and eat me. Otherwise I'm gonna have to defend myself. Oh shit, baby whale. That's what the baby whale looks like? Should I go and comfort it? I almost ran confront it, and I thought, I don't want to go confront a whale. Howdy, little whale. Aww. It's got a whale petting mini game. Nice. Now he's happy. Well, let's keep on petting it. Give it a little side pet. Oh, damn. I don't want to make it like me too much. Oh shit, it loves me now. Oh no. Yay. Oh, I just skipped ahead. Yeah, we're supposed to go to the depths, but that's okay. Oh, is this going to be another weapon upgrade? Luckily not. Barracuda. Oh, damn. Dave the... Oh, Dave the Killer. You could be like an assassin going around. Come on. Let's go top up our bullets. Wasn't there a big shark up here? Oh. Oh shit. Oh, it's not. Oh, I'm just gonna ninja my way through this. It's more of a sea samurai. Come on. Wow. Nice. Come on, little whale. You can do it. I don't really want all these dead fish. Hang on. Yeah, this is so heavy and it gives me almost... This menu is not that great. I wish there was a better way to sort and... not accidentally go. Maybe it's just better with the mouse and keyboard or something. I don't know. Oh, I got lionfish thorns. Huh. Let's discard all of them. I mean, I could have gotten like one chunk of fish out of all of them, but out of each one. Ah, shit. Okay, shark. Oh damn, my gun is insane right now. Let's carve up a little shark meat. I almost wonder if we could feed it to the whale, and then I remembered whales don't eat big chunks of meat. Come on, little whale baby. The big whale's scary as hell. Oh, back when I originally got my like when VR stuff was new, and Oculus was still a great company, not owned by Facebook. And then like their second dev kit, there was someone who made this underwater experience thing where you just sit and you just chill, and there's just these fish and things swimming around you, and there's one where there's this massive whale. Creep me the hell out. I would poop myself if I was underwater and something that big swam past me. Oh shit, that's not a mama whale. That's the shark squad. I think the mom whale is gonna... Oh shit. They got whaled. Aww. I'm curious now what tiny baby whales look like. Are they the exact same ratio of everything as a big whale, just tinier, or are they like tiny stubby little whales? I don't know. They better have given me something cool. Whoa, it's huge. It's a mother's love for her offspring. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, Dave. Do we get something? Oh, shit. Wasted a dive. It's probably not really a waste, right? I took his mother, wasn't easy. Blah, blah. She's so rude. Maybe it didn't like you. It loved me. Almost inappropriately so. Don't spend your time hunting, try and be more helpful. Fuck off, Ellie, you asshole. I want to call Ellie other words, but I decided I'm not going to. Watch a new Avatar? Do you enjoy it? I'm halfway through and I could just never get myself to finish it. It's just... Maybe I should try and finish that tonight. It was fine. But I sort of watched it over 2 days, watched a little bit, and then I watched a little bit, and I just thought, you know what? Kind of confused, it's Avatar 1, but again. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have watched... That was loud. I watched the first Avatar again. Before that one, I thought maybe that's gonna help. Oh, so this is music I think you can play in... No, I'm confusing my games. What was that then? Oh, we've got another shark head. Ooh, we've got shrimp roe. Oh shit. Got a shark. Do you actually call the shark egg roe as well? I don't think so, right? It's just a shark egg. I'm not gonna let Cameron waste so much time on this kind of franchise. I feel like he's in it for the technology, right? Because it does look good. And it's probably like a big cinema spectacle of a movie where I watch it on my little tablet while lying in bed, so it's not quite the same. I don't know. But yeah, the amount of money that went into that. And isn't there a third one and a fourth one? And I don't even know how much. I feel like it's the kind of thing that they should never have planned for this is going to be an entire series of films. It should have been one movie because there's nothing original about it, right? There was also a decent screenwriter. Yeah, maybe he just really likes big blue people. It's just... Wow, foreign invader people come into an area wanting to take the stuff away from the natives. Surprise, the native fights back. Big surprise, one of the foreign peoples joins the side of the natives. Never seen a movie like that before. But this time, clever twist. They're blue. Like, oh. Meant to be 5 movies, yeah. Like, what are they gonna... We're using 4 at the same time. Damn, what are they gonna do in the rest? Is it gonna be 3-hour-long blue people sex scene or something? I don't really know. I enjoyed the dude new in the village and his training and whatever. That's like the getting your power kind of montage that I like in a movie. Going from weak and pathetic to powerful and strong. But other than that, there's nothing really great about it. It's fine. It's okay. Maybe I would have loved it when I was like 13 years old or something. Maybe it's just... I don't know. It's good. It's fine. But it's just that. Aww, got a little heart for the whales. Just wish I didn't have to dive up. So what did we get? We probably got something for the... Can't even enjoy the technology for shitty TV. Yeah, like I said, I'm watching on my tablet. And it's not a great tablet. What am I doing again? Oh, we're gonna catch those little things. Okay, here we go again. What's new? What kind of upgrades can you get? Can you only upgrade the base one? Do I need to build one of the others before I can upgrade? Maybe that's how it works. Let me... Ooh, this uses orange starfish. You know, screw it. And I laugh at this guy, but this is basically me while working. Wow. Equip it? No, I don't want to equip it. Now... Ah, now I can upgrade. Okay, this still just says normal fish. Okay, so we're never gonna tranquilize like big giant fish. Fine. Just want to make sure. Okay, we still have our awesome gun. Okay. Let's go dive deep, and on the way we catch some little guys, while also on the lookout for orange starfish. Unless there's going to be another cutscene or something wild that happens. Shock bang stick, okay. Bang. Oh. Scott. Oh, it's a gun case. I'm like, what's that? Nice gun upgrade. Ooh. I'm already getting distracted. Nice salt and some shrimpies. Probably gonna throw this guy away, but it's okay. Oh, but I have to catch fish now to see if we can get fish eggs. Oh man. This game just has so much in it. Oh. It's one of those that'll just keep you busy and distracted. Oh, I'm just gonna do this one little thing. If they didn't have this massively limited time thing, and this is one of those where I'm just gonna get this one little thing, and it's 9 o'clock at night, and then suddenly it's 12. And I'm like, oh shit. What did I do? What are these fishies? Oh, it's one of those, okay. Oh, I did forget, I have a big carry thing right now. Oh. Carry thing. Inventory space. What do I carry? Crate? What do we call it? Can't remember. Bam. Damn, we're just catching these barracuda whole without struggling. Dave the fishing chat right now. Oh shit, it's Big Shark. Okay, we're not gonna engage with. We're not gonna engage with Big Shark. We're gonna leave Big Shark alone. Luckily we have our speedy getaway vehicle. Ooh, I want to catch one of these. Yes, seahorse. Flame harpoon, shit. Yeah, why not? Not sure how that's gonna work. Oh. Dead end. Nah, let's keep that. Bro, this is nowhere. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're just getting the hell out of here. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna hope we are gone enough. Ah, shit. Won't this just cook the fish? What's the fire even doing to them? Oh, I failed it. Oh, it's a big fish. Okay, I need to drop some fish. Because we are doing everything except what we actually came out for. Is there really no way to sort this menu? It's unfortunate, right? If this menu had a sort by weight option, the game would be 20 times better. And it's already great. Let's drop a barracuda. The thing is, I have to re-catch all these little fishies with the hopes that I get eggs. I do like that. There's no time. That's so good. Yeah, I have very few complaints about this game, and I usually have a lot of complaints about most games, right? Ah, shit. Oh. Ah, that did not go as planned. I just feel like there's a bit of a little oversight. Because why would you ever want to drop something when you're carrying it? Because it's too heavy. Or shit. Or both. I don't know if I've gone one of these. And that looks like a tasty little fish. Oh, it's the white, whatever. Oh no! Oh, I fucked up. I don't need to do that. Ooh, have I got one of these? I probably come across as someone who can't focus on anything, but I actually don't really have issues with focusing on specific things in life. It's just when I game, I get distracted by shiny things. Ooh. Does that thing weigh 1 kilo? Damn. Let's keep the barracuda. Let's get rid of... these guys. Wait, giant trevally, what's this then? These are small. Drop this guy. Wait, chambered nautilus, when did I get that? 3-star rank 5. Oh, that's this. Whoops, that's not what I thought it was. Oh, there it is. Oh, I forgot. So nice of the game to show me which one the quest items are. Because I got a little bit annoyed earlier because I couldn't go check the little fish card thing because I wanted to see a picture of what I needed to catch. And I thought, oh, that sucks that they won't show me, but then they just do one better by just showing you directly when you encounter the fish. Shit. Oh, I should probably try and get one of these alive. It's just he hurt me, so I hurt him back. Dead fish, dead fish, dead fish. Good. Drop. What's our main goal at the moment? Catching the tiny guys or going deep? I feel like going deep should be the main focus, right? And we'll just catch these ones if we encounter them. Oh. No biting. Yeah, sure, let's get that thing. Ah, shit. Oh, there's another rock. Okay. Okay. Oh, and there's a little seahorse. Nice. Don't know what that is, but we're getting it as well. Oh, it's one of these guys. He made for a pricey meal, I think, earlier. Ah, wrong button. Okay, I should probably go down in the depths, right? I don't even have spare oxygen. These are the same. Yeah, okay. What's heavy that I can drop? Probably a barracuda. Yeah, okay, let's dive. I wouldn't mind another harpoon tip. Don't like the fire one that much. Oh, wrong button. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, we got some oxygen. Okay. Phew. A little bit worried. I like that they didn't tried to make it too... I like the swim speed, but... Ah, shit, this is not where I wanted to go. Oh, yeah, I'm a dumbass. Of course, it's not this way. It's quite a while away, isn't it? So yeah, I definitely... I mean, the speed could be nice because it gets us there quicker, so we use less oxygen, but just having the oxygen. Like if in our normal atmosphere, if we couldn't breathe and you had to have like spare oxygen bottles with you, I would always have at least 2 or 3. Ooh. Right. Is that an Opa? I almost read Oprah and I'm like, what's she doing there? Like a sunfish, I've never seen one in person. Okay. What do we do? Opa, capture 2 Opas at once. How do I catch 2 at once? Okay. Nice. Shit. Shit. Didn't get 2 at once. Damn. I wonder if I'm breathing all my oxygen up while I'm doing this. Okay. There's the one. This is as far as zoomed out as I can be. Oh, it would have been perfect, that first one, if I just focused better. Okay. Okay, photo man, let's go. Yes. That's a good photo. Where's the little thingies I want to get? What are they called? I can't even remember what they're called. One things I need to catch with a net. I mean, lighting harpoon. That's sort of a chain lighting kind of thing. I don't really care about it. Oh, this is also level 3. Okay, fine. I don't want to shoot other things. I only want to damage the thing I'm shooting at. Oh no. Oh no, is that pile of rocks? Oh, it's going to be a big crab monster, I think. I think I saw one here earlier, didn't I? Oh no, it's this asshole again. Dude. What are you doing? That is rude. Out of all the fish we're gonna kill, I want to kill that one the most. Cool. Let me just get whatever this is. More oxygen. Okay. Can I drop this on the crab? Is that gonna kill him? Oh, okay, fine. Oh, I'm getting distracted. Crap. Okay, so they put the dead stuff, I think, usually at the bottom. This is such a fun little game. It's funny how with the big games these days, I feel I buy a game and I'm slightly regretting it every time. But these tiny little cute indie games, I don't even know if this counts as an indie game. It's just so good. Okay, it ran away. I was thinking, should I chase after him? Maybe it just leaves a little present for me everywhere it goes. Maybe it's a friend. Rusty weapon charm. That sounds like something I'm gonna want to use. It's not tiny. Yeah, it's actually quite a chunky game, right? Ah, shit. This is still open. Okay. Sorry, still closed. Didn't I open that last time? What's that fish? No. Don't get distracted. We're on a mission. What is that? An explosive. I don't know if I should, let's see this oxygen. Oh, cool, there is oxygen. I don't want to waste my bottle if I don't need to. No, I want to grab that, but I need all my... Right, either my front shock. No, we killed the shit out of a front shock. Wagon hair, no language. That name sounds like spoiled whale meat. Why does everything in their language, that's people's names, sound like an insult? Sea snake, whoop. Oh, it's an actual snake. It does a little bite at the end. I'm just getting a little bit sidetracked, but not too much. Because we need to catch more of... Ah, damn it. We need to catch more of these little things. Cleone? I don't know what to call it. We only have 2. We need 5. Oh, we have 3. Why does it say we have 3? Unless it's a countdown out of 5. There's another one. Oh, but this is a 3-star, rank 5. This is a... What? Okay, I don't even know how this stuff is sorted. Okay, so it's not even sorted by... That's odd. I mean, there's worse things than... Okay, fine. There's worse things than unsorted menus, but it annoys me a little bit if I can't resort menus. Same thing as in Dark Souls when trying to find a specific piece of armor and who knows... Oh, I have to hold... I would just have swum left. How did we expect that to work? Oh, it was effective. Oh. For me, it just feels like we're just filling it up even more, right? Wait, do I need... I wonder how I get there. Which way around do we go? And there's a long dive.
Where'd it go?
Oh, maybe I need to go up and then left. No, cool. Oh, he died. Damn it. Or maybe I can just do... Okay, I'm not gonna waste my bullets. I actually want to drop all of these. Okay, that guy's gonna explode, so I'm gonna shoot him twice. And then let's get rid of all these fish that I don't want. Are they gonna be at the bottom? Yeah. Yeah, 7 kilos full. Another one. See, now I have to go all the way down again. A little bit annoying. Unless there is a very obvious button I can press. I'm just not thinking of. No. X, A, B, and all buttons are mostly used. Hush dot gun, I don't know, I feel I need the explosive power. My combat rifle. Not really sure which way I should be going, but I'm gonna guess it's this way. So these I think I can... Yeah, I can do. Is there a button for... Oh, there's not a lot of options. I was gonna say, is there a button for not picking up dead fish? Need ammo, I only have 1 ammo. Cat food, what? Oh, we have a cat. Do we have a cat who's Momo? And then I remembered. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Ah. All the way down. I don't have a pick. Ooh, I don't have enough bullets. But luckily 1 bullet and 1. Oh. Let's kill that asshole. How dare you? How dare you nibble on me while I swim? Yeah, get gravitied. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that one first. I just wanna go check what's here. No, okay, fine. I'm curious. No, okay, no, I'm not that curious. Thing's gonna blow me up. I'll come back later if we have to. It's just I'm out of ammo. It feels weird clicking on the red where usually the red zone is bad to click on, you're supposed to click on green. Unless the red is bad and you're supposed to click on green. Yay! We did it. Where are you, man? More useful than you look, and you're dumber. No, you're just as... What is that dude's face, anyway? Sorry, I got distracted by messages on my phone. Man, we had a nice Christmas trip booked. And we got a cabin. Not really in the middle of nowhere, but in the middle of not somewhere. I'm gonna go there for a few days for Christmas. I was planning on playing board games with people and just drinking and eating and sort of avoiding their kids, but I feel like we could have some nice time with just the adults playing games late at night while the kids sleep. But no, due to the fact that everything got more expensive, everything's cancelled. Sucks. And now everybody's just messaging saying, oh no, maybe we can book somewhere new, blah blah blah. Aren't you worried, blah blah blah. Request, come to the village with us, sure. CPO village, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was looking forward to it. I used to have a lot of fun Christmases over here in the UK. Just drinking and eating and playing board games and card games. It's not quite the same now that people have kids, but I feel their kids are a little bit older now, so we don't all have to go to bed at 9. So we're sort of looking forward to this one. The previous time we tried to book a cabin, we booked a cabin somewhere, but that was more of a big house and we were all gonna go and it was gonna be amazing and it was gonna be great. And then this little thing called COVID happened, and Christmas was cancelled like just a few days before we were supposed to go. Oh, I did have a pickaxe. Just in case we find something to mine. I don't like the big open ocean. That's getting all spooky vibes. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. Oh no. I was surprised that the Kraken died so early. I thought, oh no, who's going to be the major bad fish now? But no, there's enough other big monster fish. Go ahead and be our lookout. What? Why do I have to be the lookout? Why are they so incredibly... I just want to check what's on this side before I go. Okay, we can actually fit through there, I'm sure. They squeeze a little. Man, this is a long dive. I might just, after this, we might end stream. I didn't realize this was going to be such a long swimming day. Oh damn, sense a dangerous creature's presence, enter. Yeah, we don't really have a choice, do we? Oh no. Oh, here comes. Why is the debris like this so deep? I don't know, bro. Are we gonna cut this down and drop it on a fish? Aww. Oh no. Why do they tell me to come below? It's because they think he's gonna eat me and then he's gonna be less hungry and then they're safe. I don't want to swim in the middle. Hey. Wolf eel. Wolf eel's that big, apparently. Okay. Oh. am I supposed to do? Oh. No. Ooh, tail, okay. Okay. Got it. Damn it. Okay, maybe I should switch away from a stupid flashlight so I can right click. Yeah, okay. Because the flashlight doesn't let me right click when I'm close and I can't spam. Oh, that wasn't that bad. But I don't think this game's not about boss fights, right? So I don't think it's supposed to ever be really hard. Just about to come defeated. I guess I came too late. Yeah, fuck off, Swam. You dumbass. Yeah, you can go away as well. Take the lead. First I want to carve some fish. Get some unagi. Eel is unagi, right? Maybe not. Oh, that's heavy. I don't know how far we have to swim, so I want to drop something. Something heavy up above, which is the barracuda or something. It's giant one. I don't know if we have some of those yet. I've got a bunch of these. Oh, that's why they went together, because they're different meat amounts. But why do these have different meat amounts? Chambered Nautilus, rank 5 3 stars. Chambered Nautilus, rank 5 3 stars. And maybe some are just bigger than the rest. Oh, damn it. Okay, I'm gonna use the D-pad so I don't accidentally go left. What's the fang tooth? Oh, here's another one. Oh, with 4 fish. Okay. 4 fish, 4. Dude, how can a little seahorse give 5 bits of meat? How tiny a bit of seahorse do you eat at a time? Okay, let's drop Pacific fanfish. Wasn't planning on catching so many big fish at once. Fly back to the village entrance. Oh no, if she left the key back and we have to go get it. Just kidding. Okay, I was about to shoot her with my harpoon gun. I thought you would ask me to take you again. Yeah, Dave. Dave is just so nice. I feel like anyone else would have shot these guys by now. Wonder what sea person sushi tastes like. If someone's like half human, does that count as cannibalism? Asking for a friend. Ooh. Sea People Village, not very unique in the naming. Just Sea People Village. So this is the Sea People Village. Do they have a name for their village? I think of these places on the sea. Ooh, guards. Oh shit. I'm gonna get tridented. I even get in here with a lot of effort. Were you kidnapped by the human? Oh, fuck off. Awang. I saved them. Tenzin awaits you. Kind of hard to explain. It's not hard to explain. I saved them. Rescue drama just getting by squid. No, I did it. Okay, let's go. Oh, so we got different color fish bits as well. It's got like a purple tail. Ooh. I hope they've got some spare oxygen around. Because I don't want to die. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Did the human do something? No, I saved her. I saved her, bro. But you brought a blue manatee, but this is a human. Oh, fuck off. This game actually makes me angry with how mean everyone is to Dave. Dave is just the best person in this entire ocean and above, and everybody's just such an asshole. The least asshole person is Dr. Bacon, and he's not like nice. What's going on here? Blah blah blah. Strange things have been happening. The tremors, the ice melting off the divine tree. Divine tree? Causes 2 years, blah blah blah. Ancient texts have been lost. Guess who's gonna find them? Can't keep waiting, but luckily they don't have to because their savior has appeared. Dave. Humans are selfish but have good technology. I've been helping her this entire time. Sometimes I feel murder is okay. If I suddenly just started shooting, started blasting, I feel like that would be morally fine. That our home and even hunted our kind to put on display, really? What if they not see people but more of land fish? Damn. Deep. Wicked creature looking to hunt and steal from us. What? Oh no. It's a sea quake. It's probably still called an earthquake under the sea, right? Something bad will happen, yeah. I will just have to save them. And I was taking on a giant squid. Dave, you helped me out. Thank you. Finally, some recognition. Some said he was the one, but he lied because he's a dick. Try asking, not all humans can be bad. Getting out from humans. If this man can gain the village's trust, do I have to dive all the way down here every day now to go get everybody's trust? How to go about winning that? Hopefully the way to go around winning that is not do 70 side quests. Oh, okay, it is. It's probably going to be a lot of fetch quests. Unless this is one of those, haha, you thought we were going to make you do a bunch of fetch quests, surprise. We don't. Night and days from my married, tiring. Human, come back tomorrow. Oh. Kind of worried the game will end suddenly because they ran out of budget. It's also well made. Yeah, it's just a lot. And other than that one menu, everything's super polished. Like, I don't even, like, I think some people would probably complain about voice acting and stuff, but I don't give a shit about that. I'm fine with their little Simlish grumbles they make in the background and just the subtitles. And the little movies and the boss fights and everything. It's just so well done. All these shitty little mini games. Pet the whale. It's like, what the hell? I just hope there's a shortcut to get down here. Please. Use this. What is this? Yes! CPL mirror once installed will let you instantly travel to the village. Yes, nice. I would have been very annoyed if I had to swim this entire way down every time. Because then I have to keep on getting that flashlight to get through those little wiggly things. And since we're a very advanced civilization now. Installing this in your village will allow you to come to this village whenever you need. Nice. Okay, it will recognize your face and you'll be able to use it. Cool. Also operates from divine light of the light of the divine tree. You can use it in the day. Okay. And a map. Nice. Let's go back to the boat with the mirror now. I wish it didn't instantly teleport me back. Giant wolf eel, 999 centimeters. Damn. Wait, do they cap at 3 digits, or is this the biggest thing we're gonna fight? I'm happy they didn't make the boss fights too difficult. There's a little gimmick around it, and if you do that, you're fine. Oh shit, this was a 29-minute dive. Damn. Look at everything we got. Oh, I think this is gonna help with our weapons. Maybe something cool will happen. If it's attached to a gun, extra 15% of gun damage added. Yes. No. Oh, we got the picture. I forgot. It's an Opa. You know, Opa's warm-blooded. That's surprising. Is that a real fish? It's not like their mechanics support huge boss fights, but it's cool they're aware of that. Yeah, and I feel it would have ruined the game if they added like difficult boss fights, because the entire game is sort of just chill and just collecting stuff, and then suddenly bam, here's a wall that's gonna block you off from the rest of the fun in the game. I get very grumpy when I'm playing a game and then suddenly add something in that's different than the rest of the game. That's not fun. So I'm very happy that it's just a little extra mini game. I did die against the previous one, didn't I? And I almost died against this one as well. Spot all over the place. Cool. Ooh, okay, but if we do... Now it's... if I do the cooking bit now, am I gonna get... Oh, dude, look at this level 1, dude. 66, 66, 66, 66. He's just good at everything. I'm worried that if I finish the next bit, we're gonna end up with one of his little tutorial things the next day. Looks like I arrived too late. Too late for what? Miss Yoshi. Just Anna's passing by, so the lights on. It's about the hour. Oh, were we too late for sushi restaurant? Looked a bit tired, worried he might fall ill. Okay. I heard he once gave up on cooking because of a certain incident. Did he stab someone? And then I thought it was gone for good. I think that's secretive. Somebody avoid mentioning it with him present. Okay. Give me a glass of beer. Okay. Is the hot lady? I don't know. Isn't this the hot lady? Aren't we the hot lady? I want to give the cat the food. Oh, shit. Yes! Perfect beer. Nice. Nothing so refreshing as a glass of beer after work. You are correct, Yoshi. Man, that must be nice sitting here watching this sea drinking a beer. About Boncho and Wake were cooking 12 years ago. Are we gonna have a flashback scene? We are. Dugong Hotel, like I said 12 years ago. Now it looks like a visual novel game. Oh man, I'm in the way of the text. 5-star Taupo tradition and long history. Looked old by the time the quality of food and service had been newly improved. Yoshi, do you have a moment? What is it, manager? A troublesome customer left the reservation. What? Troublesome customer? I feel the... Oh, she made a reservation and then she just left? Is that what they mean by left the reservation? Or is it like a translation issue? No, the actress Lois Crawford. Main reservation at a hotel. Do we just ask? Hotel? Ah, shit. See, now I wanted to stop right afterwards, but it just keeps on going. Now I'm playing a visual novel. Doing hotel, luxury hotel with many years of history and tradition. Fast-food nobles, staying accommodations. Many notable films were shot here. Okay. Many people seeing that sort of old-era nostalgia used our services. And we had very high standards for the services we provided. Okay. Manager. Manager spent his entire life at the hotel. It's like it was a living embodiment of its history. Oh, knowledge about etiquette used by the upper class. Very used to servicing those of higher rank. Ooh, many VIPs sought his services. Okay, Lois Crawford. Okay. Leading actress with a long career. Ooh, her role as a spy in one of the most famous works, The 42nd Floor, was extremely impressive. Appears to have hit a slight slump, as her new movies haven't been doing as well. Aww. Know that she can be very picky. We are a very high quality hotel with history and tradition. Don't think there'll be many issues if she comes. Man, not hot. Hair not wild enough, I'm assuming. Doesn't have that look of the void in her eyes. You don't see into the abyss when you look into it. No one can beat the level of service and staff. Oh shit. Not many prizes, one thing. You haven't heard the rumors about her, have you? Oh no, rumors? Take a look at this. What's going on there? This is famous not only as a chef but a gourmet. As a budget and travel magazine. Description of her travels, blah blah blah. But it's just her bashing on the hotel she stayed at. What an asshole. Glory hotels are the best of the best, and yet she wrote such a scathing review. Bringing out the bad does make a person look more professional. Why did they make this visual novel thing? I think it's mostly like this. What do you suggest we do? Oh, I'm assuming we... It's always weird when you can make decisions in a flashback. Sure. Suppose we can't refuse. It's one of the hotel's reputation. In that case, we have to think about how we'll serve her. Also need to think of ways to satisfy her. Suppose you're right. Do you have any ideas? Hotel strengths our long history and tradition, as well as a high quality service. And I don't like visual novel games, to be honest. Genre breaking is a popular trope. I really liked it in Nier. Oh yeah. It's just odd, right? Like, how long have they worked on this game? Maybe it's a short game, but I thought it was very long. I thought it was like 40 something hours. Or maybe that's if you catch every fish and do everything. Blah blah blah, satisfy her, blah. The churros of a suite, yes it's a suite. We need to clean rooms and services and match the taste, or treat us VIP. Maybe next we'll have Dave the hotel man and he'll go around doing all the hotel work. Not looking at the drinks and amenities she prefers and place them. Must also check the state of her room. But who will receive her? I suppose I'll have to do that. Thank you. No one can handle such a tricky customer except you. Blah blah blah. More tense than usual. Oh no, about the meals. We can offer her the buffet for breakfast. Need to ready a dinner course. Ooh, Italian or French? Snobby food people like French food, right? Yeah, fantastic French food. Pride and joy of Dugon Hotel. With a Michelin-starred head chef. Oh damn. Again, the most inconvenient time. Our head chef is in France. Oh. Oh no. Sous chef is taking his place for now and he cooks wonderfully as well. Upcoming customer, very difficult one. How about Japanese food? Japanese food's never been its strong suit. We only serve udon or simple donburi. I don't know what donburi is. Making exponential progress ever off to be high at Bancho, and we've grown quite dramatically. Understands the ability to reinterpret the use of ingredients. Okay, he might be our dark horse. I'm gonna say something, but then I decided not to. This means Japanese is likely to be our best choice. Okay. Bancho hasn't really proven himself. Do you think he'll be alright? His skill is indisputable, however. He's gonna stab someone with a knife. One great drawback is he doesn't consider the preferences of his customers. Oh. It's what drives his creativity. Okay, let's see. Good point. See if we can persuade him. I don't think that's gonna work. It just feels like they went through a lot of effort to draw art that's only used once in the game. Bancho, are you here? It's Yoshi. Oh damn, he's very threatening with that knife. What are you doing? Check the status of the managed request. What call you want? It's just ordinary Japanese food kitchen. Oh, what a peculiar man. Okay, he's learning in Japan. Sushi restaurants top tier. Never stay in one place for too long. He moved on each time after learning enough. Okay. Once we found in the kitchen, busy with something. Hated to be interrupted. Oh no. Are you practicing? Yes. Training means thousands and tens of thousands of attempts. Practice without rest is the only way to produce meaningful results. Damn. Never skip research and practice. Reducing me back so hard. What do you mean you're relieved? You be willing to try servicing a VIP? That doesn't sound good if you say it like that. Servicing a VIP? VIP? You have an important guest. Lois Crawfish, an actress that's infamously hard to please and always a gourmet reviewer. Service. When about here says you joined. Japanese food team was never very strong. Contribution was great. This means that we give customers who want special treatment. So you mean to say I should try and please this picky woman? Yes, please. This is important. What do you say? Cooking has always been battle with myself, not with others. Ugh. Making perfect food is my goal. That won't change. Simply use the best ingredients available in the current season. Will that be okay? Oh damn, leave the visual dishes in your hand. I'd like to offer input on a method of servicing our guest. You're the expert when it comes to servicing food. I thought it was going to say servicing your guests. I thought that sounds like an insult. Sushi course. Fancy, blah blah blah. Just go with this one. Like here's tuna sushi, pike eel sushi, olive flounder sushi, main dish. Would be very impressive. Alright. Man, I wish I could have saved before this. I'm a little bit impatient now because I'm a bit tired. There'll be a dinner. I think a course would be better than a single fish. It's probably better to employ a Western course format instead. Okay, soup, hors d'oeuvres, sashimi, side dishes, sushi, tempura, and dessert. Okay, what do you make for each dish? Okay, I was thinking they were gonna go through every single possible thing. I think they'll be fine. Up to the sushi. Tempura shrimp. This was great an impact with shrimp. Yeah, they've been pretty normal so far. This is where we add a little spice. Okay. How does something like this sound? Okay. Shark. Shark tempura. Oh, it's the shark head story. Can sharks be eaten? Yeah. They're very tasty. This is the time of year when they grow fat, boosting the flavor. Meat in the cheeks in particular has a lovely chewy texture. Huh. Shark is too exotic an ingredient. Good food will impress anyone. Anyone who takes a bite will recognize food for what it is. The best possible food. I don't know how I feel about eating shark. I'll give it some thought. I'm gonna assume they'll say, no, you're not allowed to use the shark, and then he does it anyway. Or is he gonna quit? Can't help but think it's not that great of an idea. If you serve that dish and things go sideways, the consequences won't affect you alone. Blah blah blah. It's coming to the hotel, not your restaurant. The hotel must seek to provide the most restful and enjoying experience. He looks very upset. There's no guarantee she'll hate it. She'll know from taking just a bite. It's one of the greatest foods. Okay, fine. Yeah. What a pity. I'll go with shrimp then. Oh? Maybe he goes with shrimp and then she says it's boring and then he gets very angry. This way. Thank you. So the chef is still just there with his knife. That's very menacing. Younger than I expected, hoping for slightly more experienced chef. I don't like her at all. He seems tense. Looking forward to the food. I like the carving paintings on the walls. Finished in glory of kish quality I don't like. There's no gem. Blah blah blah. Bathing facilities were good. It's for dinner. Japanese course meal. Here's the course menu. So what do we say? Ah shit, was I supposed to listen when they talked? Are we gonna go steamed snapper and yam soup? Sure. Steamed dish composed of grilled snapper and roast, then steamed, garnished with ground yam. Yam is like a sweet potato, right? It's slightly or sort of the same, but sort of not. Soup features the rich flavor of fish. Japanese soup. Bland flavor coupled with spicy scent. Interesting. Are we just showing her the menu and the dishes now? The flavors. What's that? Sashimi. Weird spelling. Oh, that probably means something different, right? Sashimi. I don't know. Tiny bit of flavoring provided by a condiment made from 7 different spices. Next dish. A few minutes later. Oh, now we're gonna have to say shark or the tempura dessert are left. What's the tempura? Don't tell me it's shrimp. Okay. Shit. Then now the usual fruit, I suppose the base tasted everything. I suppose we come here to eat every now and then. Why bother coming to this food that's quite average? What? Snapper soon sounds pretty interesting, but that's it. I think you added sticky ham on top, didn't like the texture. I don't know. Does she not like Japanese food, or does she not like our Japanese food? Blah blah, hotel doesn't have a gem. May I have a word? I'm never doing this myself again. I'm the master chef. Blah blah blah. Are we gonna give her a shark head and then she's gonna explode? Okay. It's definitely my fault if I provide food that satisfies you. You're not giving me a chance to make up for my mistake. Oh shit. She's a very businesswoman. I'll be talking about... Oh. I feel they use the word satisfy too much. It gets a little bit creepy. Oh, you're gonna satisfy me? It's like, time is valuable. You can't be thinking of... It's a shark head. Hold on. Whole roasted shark head. Oh my god. What the fuck's that? This is... You fried the whole head. It's an amazing dish. If there's something that's anywhere else, okay. Okay, she does not like the shark head. What are you saying? Just take a bite. Not happy about it. Blah blah blah. Yoshi apologizes. Puncher is not gonna apologize. Why do you refuse to even try it? Now isn't the time. Find this highly unpleasant, some kind of hidden camera prank. You'll pay for treating me this way. Oh no. I'm leaving. After the bunch of his job. Okay. I'm quite tired of reading now. We're just gonna admire him a little. Stubborn side of him around. He's got a little skill. Even started social media now. Wow, something has changed about him, and I like it. I think you're good for him. Please continue to get along. She's actually a normal person out of all these weird people, right? I'll do my best to help Bancho focus on his cooking. Okay, please be a place I can just stop the game. Don't be a tutorial. Don't be a tutorial. Hey, Udo. Yay, you like the picture. Great to hear that. Okay, what next? I'll bring the pictures nice previous ones. Join me and take a picture or stand the test of time. I don't think we've got a choice, right? Manta rays, I haven't seen one yet. Largest of their kind. I can take a picture of them, what do you think? Sure, yeah. But nocturnal, so we need to move at night. Need some lure. Can you find a lure? Okay. Don't know what they feed on. I'm sure you figured it out. Oh, shit. What would they feed on? Oh no, Ellie. Fine, we're gonna have to call Ellie. Wasn't around, so I was worried. I couldn't get in touch via radio. Man, there's just like one bit that I don't quite like in the game. It's been now more than an hour since I could like save and stop. Unless it saves whenever you quit, but I don't think there's been a spot I could have quit. I could have... No, I couldn't save under the ocean. You have to leave. Was the sea village yesterday? What? Well, you see. Oh. Okay, but this is cute. Put so much effort in. I'll try I can help. Why don't you go talk to the residents first? Okay, cool. Only one person who used to see people mirror. What an unexpected turn of events. Needed my tools, don't forget to check out the Cobra shop. Yeah, Cobra's still the most useless person in this entire area. Please don't have a pink arrow pointing at the mirror. Please don't point a pink arrow at the mirror. You can use the mirror to travel immediately to the village. Okay, Otto, hello. Fish in the farm yesterday, they multiplied. Oh no. Hurry on over. Ow. Okay. Mark the section on the fish with hearts. Go and see for yourself. Okay. Show details. How do we get... Oh, it's the new fish from the eggs that I got. And the yellow tang, the one at the top with a little heart next to it, is from fish multiplication. Almost 3 hours. Yeah, I was gonna do a quick 2-hour stream, but I was just, I'll just finish this one dive. And then I'll end. And then that one dive ended up being almost an hour. Maybe more. I remember checking when it was like 45 minutes. I think it was 45-minute dive. And then everything else just keeps on. Mark them with hearts if the fish are multiplied. Okay, cool. Speaking of eggs, I'm reminded of my son who I haven't seen in a long time. What does that have to do with eggs? I have a son. It was a windy and rainy day. I went too far out of my ship, and the storm flipped my ship over. I haven't been able to go back to see my son since. Okay. Come by after to check. Okay. Okay, so we have some fishies here. Fine. How full is this place? 22%. 26%. Oh. Damn expensive. Oh, let's just talk. Okay. Can I go back to the boat? And then oh wait, I can use my phone. Let's do the phone things I wanted to do. Bam. 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 First time with some free time in a while. Fuck, oh Cobra, you do nothing. It's a photo of Dave. Working hard. Nice to see people hard at work so late. What sucks is we didn't get to make money yesterday. Which is a little bit unfortunate. Oh, we've done this one. Okay. We need more kajime, whatever the hell that is. And an orange starfish. Oh, I need pink shells as well. And yeah, bones. Fine. Okay, I'm gonna risk it. We're gonna go. Let's just quickly check. Ooh, rank 99 fish. Oh, those are the fish I take the nice photos of. This thing sucks. Ooh, this is the one I want to check. Giant wolf eel. So make a fake Instagram account with all those photos for promotion. Oh, that would be cute. Okay, we're going back to the boat, and then please, please don't make it a tutorial section and I have to teleport to the village and spend another 30 minutes. I could probably just quit right there. But I don't know when it saves. Oh, it says saving at the top left. Yes! I'm having a lot of fun, but yeah, it's been a bit longer than I planned and very tired. So, let's make this the end for the day. This is such a great game. Dave the Diver. I think Nexon is a big Korean. Didn't they make shit, what's the game? I know they've recently been in the news for the whole Dark and Darker lawsuit. I think that's them, right? I think they just make a lot of like Korean-y kind of MMO games. Oh, Maple Story. Dungeon Fighter, Sun Attack, Kart Rider. Nothing that looks super familiar to me. Okay, but yeah, it's not a tiny company. This probably doesn't count as like indie. It doesn't matter, right? Okay. Man, I am tired. I almost thought it was Friday for a second. But no. And then I was going to say, but it's Wednesday. But I don't think it is. It's Tuesday. Fuck. That was a long ass week. How's it only Tuesday? But I'm happy I ended up streaming. I was like centimeters away from skipping. It's not about the size, it's quality. Yeah, no, it's a great game. But maybe this explains where they got the budget to do all these little details and features that you wouldn't expect. Because this doesn't look like the kind of game that would have this much stuff in it. But it's very cool. It's just so cute. It's like every little cutscene they have is just so cute. I must say I didn't like the visual novel bit, but that's just because I don't like visual novels. And I don't like doing things on stream where I have to read a lot. Pizza, hello again and goodbye, yeah. Just in time. I wish CD Projekt would make small scope games like this. Yeah, I think, who else has started making little tiny games? I think Obsidian, right? I think everybody just got so focused on making the next big thing that they forgot that cute tiny little games are actually fun. And it's not such a big financial investment, right? So you can take risks. Where if you're trying to make the next GTA and you're already 200 million in, you're not going to try and risk anything. Thronebreaker is great. I never played that. Maybe I should. I can't remember exactly what it was. Again, it's easy to just get your game lost if it's not that great and it's a small game, right? Where you've got your big game and you market it and all those things, then it'll probably sell more on release, but people expect more. This game could have been half as good as it is and I still would have been happy with my purchase. And it's not like it's a $3 game. It's not a Vampire Survivors. It was still like 15 or 16 pounds or something. But I feel it's worth it. It's really good so far. Not sure if it's the kind of game that I'll play again later kind of thing, but it's a nice little experience. But we'll see how it stays. Does it keep on being good? Does it get a little bit tedious? Does it feel like they're trying to sort of pad the game a bit? So far, I feel like I've been rushing through. There's only been one day where I just fished a little bit extra to get more money. Where usually in these kinds of games, I grind hard. But maybe that's because it's not difficult, so I don't feel like I have to. But yeah, definitely great little game. I think this is going to do well this year. I've seen a few people mention it, but not like overwhelming amount. And I'm assuming if you go on Steam, this is still overwhelmingly positive, probably. Wait, there's digital extras? Is that just art? Oh, it's a unique boat skin. And an art book and a soundtrack. Okay, I almost thought, oh no, bunch of microtransactions. Let's just go back to the game. Yeah, overwhelmingly positive. All reviews also overwhelmingly positive. 29,000 reviews. Hasn't even been out that long. Oh, they sold 1 million. Oh, damn. Oh, today. They hit 1 million sales today. Damn. Yeah, very nice. This is the kind of stuff I love now. Something I can just play for a little bit. It's not too challenging, it's not too stressful, it's not too huge of a time investment. Even I can finish it. Oh shit, I was gonna say even I can finish it on stream, but I'm slightly worried. If I don't do a bunch of long streams, how long is it gonna take this? How long is it actually going to take to beat if we're not trying to be too... Dave the Diver, how long to beat? I mean, they're saying like main story with extras like 24 hours. Main and sides 25, completionist 32. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna go completionist. I'm not catching all the fish. And if they say 25, then that probably means for me it'll be like 30. Like 28 or something. So maybe I can play the entire thing on stream. So far I've done 3 streams and they were each probably like 4 hours. It's the kind of game I'd like to make, yeah, because this is the kind of game that feels like someone tried to make a game that is really cute and really fun to play, that they want to sell to people, that people want to buy because they want to play a game. This is not a, hey, let's try and get someone hooked into this game ecosystem so they only want to play this one game for 5 years and hey, there's our shop, blah blah blah. It's just good. It's just a good little game. I feel like this is the kind of stuff, I don't want to say I played growing up or whatever, but it's just a game. And it's a good game. And that's why I'm so happy there's so many cool, more tiny, indie-ish games out there these days. Did I say this earlier? My brain is a blur, I can't remember, but yeah, all these smaller games that I've bought recently, I've just been happy with all of them. And I've enjoyed them way more than any of the bigger things that I bought. Every single big newish game I bought in the last, except Elden Ring, in the last 2 years, have just had some big irritations around them. Either it's not as good as I hoped, or it's just technical issues. Where if they just aimed a little lower and tried to make a slightly cheaper game, it would have been fine, but no. And people keep saying, oh, but that's what people expect, they have to do all of that, but I don't really believe that. If you look at the most popular online shootery game right now, it's not really the most popular, but the most recent super popular one is that BattleBit thing. It looks like a Roblox game. And that's super popular, people love it. Indie today is not what we meant 5 years ago. Yeah, it'll change, right? And also because you can't really just classify things like that. There's not a clear line you can draw or just a couple of rules. We've had this discussion months ago as well. Like, when does a company, if they get a publisher, are they suddenly not indie? If they don't have a lot of employees and suddenly they hire one more person, is a game with 2 or 1 dev and 1 artist, are they more indie than a company with 15 developers? Like, I was gonna say where do you draw the line, but I think it just doesn't matter, right? I feel like it's a feeling. It's a feeling rather than like a specific category. And for me, I'd almost rather want to classify games as, this feels like a game that someone made because they wanted to make a good game, versus this is a game someone wanted to make because they thought it would make them a lot of money. And everyone wants to make money, right? Nothing wrong with wanting to make money. The more money you make, the more cool games you can make, and just have a nice chill life. Nothing wrong with making money. But there's just so many games these days that I feel you play and it just feels like a money suck. It's like, hey, if we do this and this and this, we're gonna make more money. So yeah, rant over. I think I'm recently Metroidvania 5 people involved initially, but if you want to release it, suddenly it's 30 to 40. Oh yeah, it's that last 10% of work, right? Or 5% of work, or 2% of work that just takes so much time and effort. Going from shitty to okay is easy, but yeah, going from then okay to good, or from good to great. Oh, damn, how many people are playing this on Twitch? Am I reading that correct? I mean, it's still fairly newish, right? So you would expect a lot of people. I just saw my OBS window and the game category. It said like 11.5k viewers, which is quite a lot. Oh, it's now 8. Okay, but still 8,000 viewers. Tiny little game. I think this just shows people like cute little good games. And I feel saying little game almost sounds like an insult, right? But it's not. They could have easily have made this like, oh, this is now a 100-hour game. But just padding it. Where instead of just 1 day of fishing, now you have to do 4 days of fishing. Oh no, you ran out of money. Porting to consoles, QN shit. Oh yeah, porting stuff around. I feel like porting things around probably is a massive difficulty these days. Because people sell it as, oh, it's so easy, you just use this engine everybody uses and you just tick another box when you build it. Tick the Xbox box, ticks the PlayStation box, and you're done. Unfortunately, not quite like that. And yeah, especially the PC ports these days just struggle. I feel like there was a time when there wasn't something like PC ports, and then there was a time when it was horrible shit. Every single PC port was ass. Not really every, but a lot of them. And then suddenly there was a time when it was decent. And now it's all just shit again. I don't know if it's because of the switch from DirectX 11 to 12, when people have to manually do a bit more. Less things are automatically done for you. I wonder if it's just that, or if it's just time and money. I just can't afford to spend that much time on testing and fixing. Because things have to release, and you have to release all 3 platforms at the same time, otherwise people are going to be sad. Except for Nintendo. You can do your Switch build 3 years later because Nintendo Land is a completely different planet. But what I like about a lot of these indie-ish games coming out these days, they do like a early access, and then they're on Steam, and then people buy it and it's great, and then it slowly gets, oh, now it's got a PlayStation Xbox release, and then after that, hey, now it's got a Switch release, and it's 2-3 years later and people are still actively talking about the game. But not every game can be like that, right? Okay, enough chatting. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat something and, I don't know, watch something. Don't know what. Maybe I should finish watching Avatar, but I just don't feel like it. I feel I've had enough of the ocean right now. Unless there's like a 2-hour sequence of them just swimming underwater, shooting fish with a harpoon gun. Probably not. But okay. Thank you so much for hanging out. I had a lot of fun. I am super tired, so I don't know what kind of shit I talked the entire time. I'm very sleepy.